All right, here's the deal. This is 1228 Southwest 22nd Ave. I'm gonna start with the kitchen. The little things, the kitchen wasn't per plan. Gave Adriano the drawing, he lost it. No big deal, I can live with it. But this center unit is not in line or in the center. One cabinet's on the wrong side. Should be fixed, it's not a big deal. The little things like this, we're supposed to put in a cooler or a cabinet. It's up to the customer. It's supposed to be 24, it's 24 and 3/8. Again, some things gotta be changed. The cabinets were a god-awful nightmare. They screwed them through the outsides. It's hard to pick up on camera, but where they covered them up, they used, looks like drywall, and then covered up drywall screws. So what they did in these is they used some big ass screws. They had a bunch of screws in them and they put L brackets in all the corners, so there's all holes. Somebody took them apart, put them back together, caulked them, repainted the back. I mean, does it work? In the camera, it doesn't pick it up that great, but I mean, in real life, you can see they're just scratched and dinged to shit. Scratches everywhere. So it's tough to chew. This will fortunately be covered by microwave, but this row, this particular row here, was just a train wreck. So right now what we're looking at is, of course, that has to be relocated up in the cabinet. The backs of these are really messed up bad. There are some significant problems with the inside of them. They're all bowed out. There's a lot of screw holes in them. They're repainted. This house is sold. The new owner saw it. I told her that I would take care of it. What that means, your guess is as good as mine. But there's screw holes all through all the ends of these, so they're really beat up looking. Tops and bottoms, fronts and sides. It's gonna have to be rectified. Had two engineers here today. This was framed over top of another pad. They put the framing in, then they poured up to the frame. It's not gonna pass. It's supposed to be 6 inches above the ground. The part that's gonna hurt is they stacked up 2x6s when it should have been a concrete pour. So now all this has to come back out. The unfortunate part is the engineer had a really good idea. He said, pour the curb, lay down 2x6 pressure treated with the straps already on it, then shim the 2x6s and get them firm, and then you'll be able to strap them up and sink lags down into the previous pad. This is where it gets a little crazy. I mean, the guys didn't do jack studs. Don't know if that's gonna fly or not. Here's the killer. They put a lot of windows in. They didn't use clips. These are hurricane impact windows. No clips, no clips, no clips, no clips. And then of course, this should have been strapped up to the joist above. Wasn't done. I mean, the wall itself isn't a big deal, but this is gonna be a lot of fucking around. The front windows wouldn't pass. Didn't look like they had bottom clips, but you guys may have put them in, I don't know. Front door doesn't pass. Can't do 1x over the door. It's supposed to be a 2x6. You might be able to get away with 2x4, whatever you want to do. But if you cut all these and pour a curb, you might be able to get it to pass. They think it will. You're just gonna have to get, you may not even have to do an engineer letter. He said, pour it, lag it all the way through, keep a couple of the lags around. May not even require an engineer signature, so that's up to you, whatever you want to do. But if you do that, might fly, might not, but it sounds like it'll work. Don't know.